The Nigerian Prince. We've all seen him, lurking in our spam folders like digital tumbleweeds. First up, the granddaddy of them all. Let's be honest, in every inbox on planet Earth, you'll find a guy who claims to be royalty. But here's the kicker. He isn't wearing a crown, he's wearing a cheap suit in a dusty internet cafe in Lagos, sweating over a computer from 2005. His name is Prince, but he's no prince. He's got a sad story about a frozen bank account holding $40 million, and he needs your help to move it. All he needs is your bank details, a small processing fee of $500, and your undying trust. It's absurd, right? The grammar is atrocious, the plot is straight out of a B movie, yet people still fall for it. He's counting on your greed to override your common sense. He's the original pioneer of digital deception, clunky, obvious, but historically iconic. The Phisherman. Now, let's get a bit more sophisticated. Next up is the Phisherman. He doesn't have a boat, but he's casting a massive net into the ocean of the internet. His bait? An urgent email that looks like it's from Netflix, PayPal, or your bank. The vibe is pure panic. Your account has been compromised, or your payment method has been declined. The visual is a pixel-perfect clone of the official login page. You click the link, enter your password, and boom, you've just handed him the keys to your digital kingdom. Unlike our prince, this guy is a master of disguise. He's all about scale. He doesn't care who you are. He sends out 1 million identical emails, hoping 1 or 2 suckers take the bait. The secret to spotting him? Look closely at the sender's email address. It usually has an extra letter or a misspelling. He relies on speed and panic, not personal connection. The fake check scammer. Number 3 is a throwback with a modern twist. The fake check scammer. Imagine this, a picturesque, cluttered office, a printer spitting out a check, and a really bad fake ID. You're selling a vintage guitar on Craigslist for $1,000. The buyer sends you a check for $2,000 by accident. He's super nice about it. He asks you to cash it, keep your $1,000, and wire the extra grand back to him immediately. You deposit the check, the bank shows the money in your account, you wire the cash, and a week later, the check bounces like a bad rubber ball. The bank takes the full $2,000 back, plus fees. You're out $1,000, and you've lost the guitar. This guy is a manipulator. He weaponizes the concept of trust and relies on the banking system's slow processing time to create a window of opportunity for his theft. The Robocaller. Let's shift from the screen to the phone. Picture the Robocaller. He's not a person. He's a synthetic voice, a piece of software sitting in a server rack overseas. The call comes at 8 a.m. on a Sunday. "Hello, this is the Social Security Administration calling." The voice is robotic, but there's an underlying menace. "Your Social Security number has been suspended due to suspicious activity." This voice doesn't ask, it demands. You press 1 to speak to an officer. The officer tells you the police are on their way to arrest you unless you pay a fine immediately via iTunes gift cards. Yes, you heard that right, gift cards. The absurdity is the safety net. This criminal relies on volume. They are the telemarketers of the underworld, trading in fear and intimidation. And they only need to scare one elderly person out of their savings to make the whole operation profitable. The pyramid schemer. We're moving up in the world now, from the streets to the suburbs. Number 5 is the pyramid schemer. She sits at a sleek kitchen island, holding a green smoothie, surrounded by luxury bags she definitely bought herself. She's not selling a product, she's selling a lifestyle. "Join my team," she says, "and escape the rat race." The visual is all influencer aesthetic. Sunlit rooms, laptops on beaches, financial freedom. But it's a mathematical impossibility. It's a funnel.
You need to recruit 10 people, who need to recruit 10 people until the market is saturated. She makes money off your recruitment fees, not off any actual product. The only people who get rich are the ones at the very top. She is the queen of the MLM, a business model that is less about entrepreneurship and more about a high-stakes game of musical chairs where the music eventually stops and you're left holding the bags of essential oils nobody wanted. The Wolf of Wall Street. Finally, the big leagues. The Wolf of Wall Street. He's not in a hoodie. He's in a tailored Italian suit worth more than a used car. He sits behind a mahogany desk, sipping 30-year-old scotch, orchestrating his manipulation from the 47th floor. He deals in billion-dollar pump-and-dump schemes. He buys a worthless stock, uses his media connections to hype it up, and watches the retail investors pile in. Then, he sells it all, crashing the price and walking away with millions, leaving the small investors holding the bag. This isn't just a scam, it's a performance. It's a complex system of market manipulation dressed up in financial jargon so complex that even the regulators struggle to keep up. He has a license to steal, and while he might go to jail eventually, he'll make a fortune on the book deal first. So whether it's a prince in a palace, a robot on the phone, or a slick broker in Manhattan, the rules of the game are simple. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Don't panic, don't be greedy, and always verify. Protect your data, your mind, and your wallet. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the underworld, please drop a like and subscribe. Stay smart out there.